And we are back, and I hit that. Close that. We're back. Hi. Person who was watching before, I think this just, kept going. Possibly. I think we're live. Hopefully that didn't split into 2 videos. If it did, whoops. For some reason, when I updated OBS, it changed my settings. But, whoosh. Whoosh. Oh, right, okay, so, cancel. You know what, you're a little bit loud. I don't know if you were loud for the, audience, but you're loud for me. Okay. Wait, edit world settings, advanced. Enable spectator, mods. Right, this is what I needed to do. Defense shields. Somehow I missed that. That's the outdated version, and then these are the Star Wars ones. Those are not on the Faction Wars server, which I'm building this for, so I don't want to use them with those on, and then get completely screwed up. So yeah. I have new thoughts on this. So I'm gonna be mostly getting rid of things at first, actually, instead of building new stuff, because because I was messing around with it, and I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier, but I had a much better way of putting an observation deck on my ship. Well, it's not my ship only. I mean, I am the designer of it, though. But, I'm gonna be moving the bridge. Not the bridge, the, observation deck. It's right now, 1, it's too close to the front of the ship, and 2, it looks way too much like an ISD. It looks like I'm ripping it off, which was not my intention. I was going for as kind of like that shape, but it was supposed to be more, triangular shaped, but the triangular look did not pan out how I wanted it to at all, so I had to scrap that. But I think a hexagon shape will actually look a lot better and fit the design, because the design is loosely based off of the Pokemon Zygarde, hence the name Core Enforcer Assault Platform. Core Enforcer, it's right there. And the fact that I'm going to be coloring this thing black and acid green. Oh no! I just knocked off my mic. Get over here. So, let's talk Pokemon for a second while we wait for this to... Oh, I think it's actually done. Wow, that was surprisingly quick. Usually it takes longer. But, I'm pulling up the stream here real quick. Let's see what you guys are saying. 1 watching. And now I'm the second watcher. words. I said words. So, anyway. So, not Met. I keep on wanting to say Metang, and I keep wanting to say Meltang. I don't know why. I just got Metang on the brain. But Meltan was just recently dropped earlier today, about like 5 hours ago, I want to say. Just a rough guesstimate. No, I'd say it's probably more like 6 hours ago. So you guys have probably heard about it, but what is your take on it? I already told you guys my take in my discussion video, which should be up by now. I literally just ate a chicken sandwich in between the two. It was very good, in case you're wondering. And then was just like, yeah, I'm gonna stream. Let's do this. But yeah, not. Whoa. Okay. Shadows have not properly loaded in yet, because that is not the color of it. I haven't dyed anything yet. That is weird. Oh, and then the big gun just loaded in, and there we go. That's better. But yeah, we're gonna scrap this. This ain't it, Chief. But that big, I think it's 900 millimeter. Yeah, it's 900. It's definitely 900. I remember. That thing is awesome. For those of you guys who have been keeping up with the series, this is actually going in Faction Wars. Push. That's separated now. Get out of here. Alright, that was covering up that area. I thought it'd be cheeky to stuff some batteries in there, but it didn't look right. It wasn't right. It didn't fit the rest of the ship. And the one that I have planned will fit a lot better, because it's going to be more of a hexagon shape. If we can get through this lag spike we're having right now. So yeah. Got this nice 900 millimeter cannon, which I just like firing this thing. I test fired it last night, but why not? Also, I can show off this down here. This was built by Lucky. This is the 2.0. There was a 1.0, and then we've actually improved upon the design. Or, well, I say we, it's really him. I've just been giving him suggestions. But we're gonna blow this thing out of the sky, because it's fun. But, this thing, it's better now, and it looks better now. I do like what he did with the back thruster pack, but he didn't use any large thrusters, and this thing really could have used them instead of smalls. Ow. Don't know why it did that, but it did. Right, it was this seat that had the Big Bertha. Not Big Bertha. Big Bertha is an actual gun. Sorry, Lucky. Let's remove that landing gear for him. I just took off so much of the ship, and now I took off the cockpit. I was just one shot, and it wasn't even a well-placed shot, because it was the, like that one kind of just completely missed, but, and no more ship. That is all that remains of that ship. Where is it? Dang it, I wish they wouldn't move sometimes. All that is left is that. It just vaporizes things. But, more of what I've got done is I've got these hallways, which I actually want to raise the roof of a bit. Well, I don't know if that's even going to be possible. I think it's going to have to do like this. And I don't like how these are positioned, because I want to be able to just kind of run through the whole ship, because I was doing some more research today, and there were several things that I'm now realizing are missing from the ship, and I don't like how this looks at all, because this is 2 large reactors in here behind these blast door blocks, which I mean is alright, I guess. I mean, I'm probably gonna just leave it as is, but I don't have a jump drive on this thing yet. Oh, I should just give you guys the tour. So starting from the incomplete bow of the ship, I still need gravity generators, those are going on the bottom. I haven't built the bottom yet. So we've got this. Not a huge fan of how that looks, going to be honest. But then we walk in here. We close up the ugly section. Oh, I haven't done that yet. For some reason, it says oxygen's enabled for this world, but, when I click this, oxygen or air tightness disabled in the world. I don't know. Oh, air tightness might be an actual setting now that I think about it. This is my office. This is Lucky's office. He hasn't decorated it yet. I've decorated mine, sort of. Obviously, he hasn't decorated this because it's my single-player world. And mine's not that much better. I've got this holographic table, which is actually a radar table, as sort of like a desk. I'm thinking I might put like a programmable block here, but just not put any code in it, because we are not allowed on the server to use scripts because rotor cannons are busted. But it's basically these offices are disguised as a cryopod room, really. They're just a cryopod room with a little bit more flair and a little bit more personality, because there's only 2 of us in our faction right now, and we would be like the executive leaders, so we would of course get our own special area. I might make a crew quarters area below decks, because this is also a very well defended area, because the 900 is right above us, which is why I'm going to put a jump drive in this area as well. Oh, that's the interior lights. Oh wait, that turns off the door. On these, I also have a locking system. I didn't have enough space to put them on the other ones, so it kind of just stops here. But then we've got this. I love this color. I love this color right here. I don't know how I found it, but I found it when I was building the stalker. And it's pretty stinking awesome. Like, we've got the air vents, the lights, which aren't hooked up right, so you can't really tell. Let's open up the left door. I also did that way, like, it was actually on the left side. But I've been naming things as I go along, too, so it's fine. I just clicked both of them, yep. Dang it. Right, it's inversed here. There. Now you can walk on here. I have this fully hooked up. It's actually got this cool green lighting effect. So it should be perfect, except for whatever reason these don't work. And we'll come over here, and this is what will be the hangar bay. I actually want to redo this hangar. And for several reasons. One of them being, I need a elevator shaft in this thing, because I had originally planned on it all just being one level, like basically like a shotgun house. If you guys don't know what that is, I don't know if they have them everywhere, but they're a type of house where it's only one room, it's only one story, and they the idea is you could, in theory, shoot a shotgun through the entire house and hit every single room in the house. My grandparents have a shotgun-style house. But, I'm gonna have to move the 900. This whole thing's gonna move up a level. Which is kind of frustrating, because it's literally what I worked on yesterday. I've basically just gotten rid of all of the work I did yesterday, minus the bridge. Which, the bridge I still need to do a lot of work on. I did not have a whole lot of time yesterday, or else I would have stream built it. But, alas, time was limited. Yeah. I also need, I want to stuff more reactors on this thing, because we of course have the shield mod, and that draws a lot of power. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get just all the key components up, and then I'm gonna worry about that. But that 900mm is gonna go in that same spot. I just need to... I do like that shape. Like, I like that little outcropping. It gives it the body shape character. I think I just need to move everything up one. That way I can make the hallways 3x3 like I have in every other area of the ship. And it also means I can stuff things in here. Like, I'm thinking I dig down. Why is that? Oh yeah, because I haven't put the air vent in that other area yet. But what I'm thinking is, I can now stick a... Is this it? That's a small. I need... No, no, no. That's a small. I have smalls. But no large. There's a large. What? There. Bonk. That does not fit. Quite right. But I can probably fit a small. And we know we've got those. Yeah, I could fit, Actually, what I could do is... Well, no, because I don't want to draw all of them here. Wait, let's go, that, and then... 7, was it? By the way, these thrusters are amazing. I was, testing out Lucky's, little ship we just blew up, and I put on the tier 4, large ionics, and just went, 0 to 300, which is the new max on the server. They, upped the max. Speed. And it got moving fast. Which I wanna have my starfighter, when I build it, be able to do that and just go from like 0 to 90. Not 90, but like you get the idea. Not actually 90, just the saying 0 to 90. Also, I'm naming this gun Absolute Unit. That way I can say, are you in awe of the size of my absolute unit? Because, I mean, look at that gun. With the Shadow Stalker in the background, which isn't finished, so it's kind of a bad example. Also, I'm sticking a Big Bertha in the Shadow Stalker instead of a gravity cannon, I've decided. I also built this little command area over here. It'll eventually have any function that's on a control panel elsewhere is going to be on that control panel as well. Those control panels, I should say. I also don't like this airlock being here, so I'm going to move it. Because it is not good enough. I will, however, put an interior turret here. Because you gotta have that good old defense. And just a good old interior turret. Wait, this is actually gonna extend out, so what I could do, in theory, it's gonna be a little bit ugly. Wait, I might be able to. Hold up. Let's get this out. Because I liked this a lot. I'm gonna hopefully be able to do it again. I also have the perfect place for a shield generator. I just need to see. Well, let's test this. Shh. Jen. It didn't put the shield mod in. Okay, you know what? We'll do that in a second. I don't know why it didn't install that. You guys saw me do it. I'm not going crazy here. I know for a fact I did it. So, actually, I can stuff that right up there. I mean, it's kind of exposed, though. Not really. But, it's... You can clearly see it running. Oh, shoot. That's wild. Oh, it wasn't connected to anything. Ooh. Yeah. That's... No, down two and then a battery unit guy. Oh. It's just gonna be obvious in there regardless. But I think it'll look better this way than being easily seen. And plus, who's gonna really be in this area who's not already dead? Or either myself or Lucky or somebody else of our faction. Unless they add an EMP thing to the game, or they completely take out all of my power production and cause me to drain my batteries. Nobody's going to be in this area and be alive because I'm going to have so many interior turrets in this thing. What I'm thinking is, I saw a build earlier that had, these, like, battery units. It was the 2x300 millimeter ones, like the double 300. They had as, not, for lack of a better term, anti-fighter, but that would be more like a Bofors job. Speaking of which, I need to put some Bofors on this thing. But this is the big daddy gun, which can't turn fast, but if you've got a slow-moving capital ship, you're dead. There's just no buts about it. You're dead. GG no re. Because I'm mirroring it to the bottom. Which the bottom looks interesting, because you can see all the floor layouts under here. But there's gonna be jump drives and stuff on the bottom. I don't want that being blown up easily. Also, I've got an ingenious, at least I think it's ingenious, idea of where to put the shield generators. Because I'm gonna have a little docking ramps that are, they're supposed to be looking like Zygarde's feet. But, yeah. Wait, I didn't finish my okay. I did not finish my thought. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at words. If you could not tell before now. I suck at words. So let's actually, cut down here with this line. Now I can better hide it. Like that. So actually that is gonna get removed. That's gonna get put there. That's gonna get put there. And then the line is going to continue to here. Which will give it about no wait. Hold up, let's I've also been making, no, do not do that. I just wanted to go up and I hit the wrong button. I've been making a lot more usage of the plane and, line tools. More so the line tool than the plane tool, just because the plane tool is still, I mean, it's probably easy for other people to use, but I'm just bad at it, so it's fine. What I'm thinking is, actually that might not be a bad idea. So, whoa, okay, this is one 900mm. I meant to hit this. Which is the 40mm Bowfor cannon. Which is excellent, I think, at, fighter tracking. So what I think I'm gonna do, actually, is do something like, let's get, maybe, one of these. And then have it so in between each one of these could be an idea. So, I've just had an idea. Because ribbing is always a good idea on ships. Whenever you're trying to make a ship look good, just ribbing. That's what I can gather from the shipbuilding experts out there. Which is clearly not myself. No, wait. Well, wait. We go here. I don't know. I don't know. But, I'm thinking I'll stick... See what I mean about it being difficult to control? I'm just giving, I'm giving him a little bit of space, that way it doesn't look weird. Yeah, that looks like it'll work. That actually, I like that a lot. Now that I'm thinking about it, I like that. It gives the ship more character. It gives it less of a brick shape. And anything preventing it from looking like a brick is a good thing. Unless that thing makes it look butt ugly. Then in which, that's dumb. Hey, you're not supposed to go there. Bam, bam, bam. And then just hook these two together. And then we come over to here. We'll get ourselves... I think it faces that way. Yeah! Look at that guy. That's a cool turret, gotta say. It reminds me of the cannons on the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. And then these are gonna be like acid green on a black ship with some acid green stripes running through it. I think that's gonna look super cool. Maybe not the most practical, but it's a black ship in the middle of space. it's gonna be pretty well blended in. And a lot of times the clouds or whatever they put in, I'm gonna call them clouds because it looks like clouds, really tend to make the game look kind of green sometimes. But I like it. I like this with like this big gun sloping up to it. I think that looks really nice. So let's see here though. So we want to make this thing tall, this ceiling higher than it was before. We can't raise that up though because there's going to be a door that goes there. An airtight door like we've had for the other ones. So sadly we can't put anything else there. But what we can do, actually what I am going to do real quick is Control Shift. Just drag a plane over that. That probably won't be the final shape. Actually, oh, I remember what I stashed in there. I know what's in there. Yeah, I've got the, one of the RC blocks in there. The primary one. I'm thinking I can fit something else in there. But what? I could probably fit a jump drive in there, but that's probably not safe. Piston. I'm just thinking here of what I could probably fit in this little area. First off, let's get a jump drive. We don't need multiple med bays. I mean, it fits. But at the same time, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Live chat. Other viewer, say something. Por favor. I need to know. Is this a good idea? I mean, no, it's not a good idea. I just made that decision myself. But what is a good idea? No, actually, wait, I've got it. I know what's something here. I've got just the thing. I don't know why I actually didn't stick this in here before, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to stick a little, that's gonna go up there. I'm gonna stick a, my brain is losing the words for it right now. Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing, I'm sorry. Oh crap, what is it called? An air vent. That's the word. I'm sorry, I totally lost the word there. And then we can run this up more because I don't want it to be literally just one light armor block between the bridge and open space. That seems incredibly dumb. I mean, I probably wouldn't fly it from the seat anyways, but it is still a command seat. Down here is... whose end is this? This is my end, right? Yeah, this is my end. The left side. So, like, if Lucky was piloting it, I would probably sit in that seat. I'm actually gonna stick this like so. Should have put that like that. I mean, sure. So what I'm thinking is, on Lucky's end, over here, so we've got he's got an area, you know? Actually, I'm gonna copy the changes I just made to my side on his side. It was just 2, right? I feel like it's different for some reason. Nope, just 2. That just smoothens down that, because that's just the entrance area. I might put something here, I don't know. But, then behind here, like right here-ish, I'm thinking on his side, we will have the holographic table. So this will be like our radar. He can check the radar. Actually, I'm gonna put a seat next to this thing. I'll put a seat next to it. That way, if we were to have more crew members, one guy could be like running this, while like Lucky is running a weapon, while either he or I is driving it. Either he could be sitting in that, or somebody else could, and they could be like controlling a turret or something. I mean, in theory, this guy could also control a turret. Then you come across the way. in here, we also have the repair module, which is really just a projector. But once we're done with the building of the entire thing, we're gonna stick a we're gonna put the projection in here, and we've got the remote control block. That way, this thing can move independently of live crew. And then once we reload the game and make sure the shield mod is in, we will put that right there. We'll put the shield table directly where we put the radar table on the other side. But let's drag this over here-ish. Did I drag it over one too many? I did. The idea is that the captain can see the crew members in the pit down below and give them like directions, like focus fire on the like if the Shadow Stalker was an enemy, be like focus fire on that forward special cannon. And then if and then somebody, if they needed to be running this area, or if there's a security breach, the captain can come over here and be like, "This is the captain speaking, lock down," and just like shut everything down, you know? That's the idea. Close all the doors, turn on the interior system if it's not already on. Most of the time you'd have that on before going into a battle scenario, though. At least, because I'm probably gonna be the captain. I mean, I don't know, because I like being a starfighter pilot as well. I like being in a small, fast ship, but also I like big guns. I like big guns and I cannot lie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I just hurt everyone watching this his feelings, but had to do it to him. Gonna keep it above 50 with you, Chief. Had to do it. So yeah, there's gonna be a, another big cannon here. Not as big as the other one. Just a, 300. Are these the same size? No. Okay. I was like, why would you ever use the 2x that if you can just use the 3x 300? No, I said that. I know what the dimensions of it are. I'm actually going to break that connection right there and put this one on it. Junction. So let's yeah, let's continue the this out. I want to get the design solidified and then copy it to the other side. That way I'm not making a bunch of design changes to both sides and then deciding to change them. Because I can be very indecisive. But with this, I've been thinking about what I want before, which is a lot of before this, I didn't know what I was doing. I wanted to know what I was doing before I started streaming again, because I streamed it and I said, hey, tomorrow I'll do this, and then I never did. That was because I decided against it, because I felt like I should figure out what I wanted to do and then do it. instead of not streaming lesser quality content, but kind of in a way lesser quality content. Because I would never put out something that I personally, that's like one of my mottos, is like, I want to put out stuff that if I were to be the one watching it, I'd be like, dude, this is awesome. I want to see more of this. I was like, if I wouldn't watch it, then who will? Okay, I can see how this can work out. Actually, no, I'm not a fan of that. Dang it. Design, man. Am I right? Holy. This is hard Batman. I mean, it's also me. I never am super satisfied with my designs until they're done. And even then I'm just like, dang it, that could always be better. I mean, there's parts I'm just like, this is awesome. But at the same time, there's also like something that other people have told me like, dude, great work on that. And I'm like, it's alright, I guess. Bridge, you're just gonna have to be short. I'm sorry. You don't get a nice roof. You don't get a nice tall roof, I'm sorry. What I want to do is I want to kind of like slope down, but have it kind of like this, and then have this be kind of the same height as it is, and then do like a cool diagonal, like from here down, but more gradual than that, and have it eventually end up like here, and then have that diagonal go the exact same way, but in a not in opposite, but like in reverse, if that makes any sense. Let's get rid of that, because I don't actually want that there. Because I'm going to use, like, the 3x1s to give it a super nice and gradual look to it. Thinking emoji. Let's just copy it on the other side, and let's take another gander. that's that area. I want this to keep going the same. And then, oh, I've got it. I have it. So I go like this. And I go like this. Okay, so then that gives me that nice... Because I want to go over here, go to 2 by 1. What does that look like there? No, I want the 3 by 3. Armor ramp 3 by 3 by 1. Or, no, I've got it. I've got it. We're good. Not that, not that, not that, not that, not that. I'm looking for the 3 by 3 by 1 edge guy. Here. Because then I can just do that. Yeah, wait, and then I can just go... Where are you? Corner. I can just go corner, corner. No, wait. Corner. Ramp? I don't know. Or I could just go like that. Wait, actually, I want to start that from like here. Wait, let's finish this off, because the idea is this will cover up that as well. And make this look pretty. Because right now it's a box. And the box sucks. No me gusta. And then we can kind of give it a little bit. I'm picturing almost like a big battleship, you know, with like the tiered decks of guns. That's kind of the effect I'm trying to go for here. So it'd be more like a 5. Isn't it 5 wide, 3 by 3. Yeah, I think that seems about right. So we can go. I want this thing to be good at broadsides as well. This is our assault craft after all. We need it to be good. Yep, so then that goes like that. I love the guns from this mod. Just like the detail and animation of them is very good. They look good. I've got an idea, and I actually want to take a look at. Did I snag a blueprint of that? Did not. Okay. Because I could be cheeky and just copy it and then paste it on. Then change it a bit. And then call it good. That's a thought. I'm thinking. What if I took. Well, let's finish up this area first. Let's button this all the way up. So that area is actually going to be changed. Then why is that so off-center? Oh, I know why. I know why that's off-center. Actually, it's not super off-center, and I broke that battery, which I did not want to do, so I'm going to put it back. Because this thing is going to be a power guzzler, and I need every possible way to store power I can get my hands on. This thing should perform amazingly. I mean, just that massive cannon alone is enough of a deterrent. Except for from, like, the smallest of ships, in which it's unable to track. But that thing is awesome, gotta say. No, not that way. I know it's mostly just a preference thing, but I like them all facing towards the front. Just kind of a personal preference. It looks cool though, and them all move about. And I've seen that cannon turn all the way around, so I know it can. Yeah, I can feel that. So it comes down to this one, but then it's kind of got like this little upbringing here, which at the same time I'm going to slide something right there. And then just nice sloping shapes, but it's not too sloping to where it looks round. It looks very angular, and I don't like it to be angular to the point of looking square. But if you can pull off a nice angular ship, I think it's super amazing. Because I like my spaceships to... It's just more of a personal preference thing than anything. But I personally think that a boxier, quote-unquote, ship looks better than the hyper-rounded ships that look like like a foot, kind of like a American football. I'm not sure what audience group my viewers are, so I don't want to say football and then it'd be like everywhere else football, as in where we in America call it soccer for some bizarre reason. Am I walking? I am walking on the gun right now. That is pretty stinking cool. Not gonna lie. Actually, I want to start dropping that sooner. Actually, wait, do I want to start dropping that sooner? Yeah, that's fine, because there's this here, and then I'm just gonna go... actually just gonna do this now. This is actually turning out to be a nice and proper ship. So then we come back here. Again, very gradual, but it's certainly there. And then this is gonna just travel down the length of the ship until it eventually reaches, like, the nose area. Dang it, I didn't even need to do that. Bonk. Let's come down here. This thing looks awesome. I'm liking this. I am liking this. I mean, it's not the greatest, but this is turning out a lot better than I thought it would. This area up here, I'm not a fan of the reactor, but to be fair, it's also stupidly secure. Honestly, I don't think it needs that much security, but it is an attack vessel. That is not... These are not right. Those are upside down. Because it's inverse of what it is on the ground. Or like walking like you're in this ship. So the flat ones go. I want to. Okay, you know what? Screw you. You're dumb. You hecking heck. I was trying to do this the whole time, and it wasn't doing it. Wait a second. I'm dumb. I could have just been doing... Yoked. That was so much easier. I'm dumb. It's okay. I'm used to it now. only problem I can see with this is that one line could potentially start dipping, and oh, it's certainly going to dip too far, but I can just have it like, you know, just chill along. It doesn't need to once it gets past like 2 here, I can probably keep it at like the same more or less level for a bit and then start bringing it down again. So I think if I play this right, it'll be fine. So anyway, going back on to the topic of Meltam, you guys haven't really said a whole lot, so I'm gonna say something about it because I do really want to talk about it. I didn't want that video to just basically be basic and just be like, yeah, this happened. I like it / I don't like it. Here's why. See you guys in the next video. Because that's one super, like, it's not bad, it just, especially if you're getting paid for it and you aren't making it something new, to me it feels bad. Like, it feels like you're not coming up with original content, you're just kind of copying. Which is why I wanted to make it a discussion, and then I was hopefully going to do a follow-up video where I give kind of, not my take on your comments, but like, I read your comments, and then it's like, kind of like my rebuttal to that, but I could totally agree with it as well, and then like further support it, if that makes any sense. Like, I could, if the topic was, I don't know, what's something basic, like I don't like the color brown. I have no quarrels with the color brown, it's just an example. You could say, well, I like brown because of this reason. Or like, you guys get the idea. You guys aren't dumb. Get a conversation going. That's what I want to do. Because then, it's new. And not just rehashing what other people have already talked about. Place. Dang it. I was off one. It's fine. It's good enough for right now. I need to put more Beaufort turrets down. Turrets. Down in optimal locations, because I don't want no hecking squadrons of fighters just taken me out like some ISD or something. I think the Bofors are good. I mean, they're little tiny turrets that have a pretty sizable thing in them. Like, I think... Like, the Gatlings are gonna probably be better against anti-missile, I would gather, but those things seem like they would be really good anti-fighter turrets. And then... Oh, I can layer it. I can layer that. That would... Yo! That's gonna look good. That's gonna look good. I can feel it. I can feel it looking good. No, not a corner. I need this one. Yes. So I go this one, and then I go this one. And I shift back to this one, and then that one, and then I place in those, and then I shift back to this, go over one, and place that in. Yeah. That looks awesome. That looks incredible. And then, what's even better than having something that looks good? Something that's good and functional! So we come over here, we get this. Come here. And shift that up. Is that connected? So we shift that up, and then we go, and we put, whoa, not that. Put that up there. And then, That's the 2 by 3 by 1 by 900 millimeter is the same size as that. So let's go with that actually there. No, wait, let's go with that there. Dude, that even looks like it's supposed to fit there. That looks so good in that spot. I mean, it's a little bit close to the other pack of those, but at the same time, I mean, it works so well there. Why not? What is it? 8? Or the 2 by? The 2 by we could probably fit somewhere else as well. Seriously? Go away. I don't even know what you are. That just kind of came with an update at one point. And for some reason I get the sneaking suspicion it's like some sort of cheating device or something. With a name like Wind Tonic, I mean, it's not far off. This actually looks really good. This area, I'm digging it. I wasn't sure at first, but the more that I put down, the more I like it. This one's just gonna be That's an interesting shape. I think I say that almost every time I see it, but it's an interesting shape. Sue me for finding things interesting. No, not feeling it. Dang it, didn't mean to break that. What I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go... Not that, actually. Yeah, and then I go like out 3, then I start to bring it back in. I can feel this. Okay. That's not bad. Again, feel free to say stuff in the live chat. I'd love to hear from you guys. Once we are done with this build, I am planning on continuing the shiny hunt for Wimpod. So then I'm thinking we put a Vulcan there. And then we put a Beaufort there. Oh yeah, those things can whip around. Those Vulcans. Just by the looks of them. And by that little animation right there. That thing probably can turn and hit something super fast. I think those things are mostly supposed to be anti-missiles. And then these guys are anti-fighter, and then as you go up the sizes, they're for the bigger ships. Like this thing is a capital ship buster. If I've ever seen one. Stretching! Okay, we're good. We are good. So then we just copy it to the other side. And then we need to copy those changes we made a while back. To that side, to the other side. We are getting weapon systems online right now. And I'm liking it. Speaking of liking things, you guys that are watching should hit the like button, possibly that good old subscribe button, if you like what you see, for more cool content, you know, help me out, help me grow as a channel, because 8 subs is cool and all, but 9 or 10 subs, that's even cooler. I mean, I'd like to think I'm making pretty good content. If I'm not, let me know. I'll do better. I went 2 down, right? And then I kind of plateaued out. Yeah, 2 down, then the plateau. Can I not make a big brick? Interesting, I thought I'd be able to do that. Bam. That just like, don't look at those parts, but this middle area here is actually looking clean, and that area it looks pretty good too. I am not minding this. I can dig this. I'm almost wondering though, how am I gonna get it oh, I've got an idea. So if I can find where's the 3 by 1 by 1? Ah. Hmm. I'm just thinking here. You know what? It's probably not smart to use those all the time, because those things would suck battery so fast. Or power, not battery. So let's put some tier 3s in as well. That looks cool, gotta say. Gotta say that looks cool. Like, not the design per se, but just the color there looks really nice. So, one back. From that, we just pop, pop, and these are armored too. Oh, well, that one isn't. That's something thruster though. That's the tier 4. We want the tier 3. I'm gonna be using tier 4s in other areas, and those things eat power for breakfast. I've never used the tier 3s, so I don't know how much power they eat, but I think we should be okay with running them. And then what I'm actually thinking is, if we got, ooh, that's a big boy. That is a really big boy. Oh, I think people are coming home, so I actually might need to cut the stream in just a few. Yup, that's them. I've got to be going in the next few minutes. Just copy over what I did to the other side real quick. This side. Dang it, of course I break that. And then, yep. So, that is actually all the time I have today. Might do some more off-camera work later this evening, don't know. But, she's starting to shape up. I'm expecting probably tomorrow to be done with it. Well, that's probably not true. It's probably later than tomorrow, but, you know, guy can hope. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you guys next stream. I gotta go do some shenanigans.